While we were earlier walking through the town, Lily would have asked what kind of friggin' religion is in the town. Like, what temples are there?
There is no actual temple in the town.
No temples at all. Okay.
Many port towns have multiple different sections for
Yeah,
religion,
there
just
is.
because it's a hub of trade,
It might
whatnot.
have what most port towns
Let's
do,
let
what
the
most
DM
cities
tell us
do.
what they might or might not have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
mean,
obviously
really.
ignoring a lot of the everything that is normally done because I don't have it set up. Um, the god itself, you don't. There's not really a specific god that is worshipped in this town. It's more of they'll worship, depending on where the sailors come from, they'll worship their own little deities. Typically deities of the sea for good luck, good transport through without really, or like good luck, safe travel, etc., etc. Like you can see, roll religions as you step into the. Are you stepping into the tavern?
Are we going to the tavern, Sayara?
I don't know, are we? I was just following you.
I don't know. I was looking through the town.
Really, no shop's going to be open at this time, so this would be really the only place to go.
If you want to go, let's go into the tavern. Why not?
Perfect. So you step into the tavern, and neither of you recognize any of the variety of holy symbols, like the sailors who have a few, like a trident around his neck. You have no clue who that is.
Wait, that isn't that of my religion, though?
I'll give you advantage. You still don't know.
Wow. I rolled terribly.
You rolled pretty bad.
Good job, Sayara. Can Lily have
Lily!
advantage too?
Lily doesn't get advantage. Lily, however, does recognize one because she has seen it before.
Okay.
There is one sailor who has around his neck. There's a necklace, and it has a gold coin that's been like kind of punched through to hold it on the necklace. Lily does actually recognize this because she has seen another cleric who has used a similar holy symbol.
That sounds like the Serena that we had previously.
Yeah.
And Lily's just
So
going to
Lily
mention
will at
that.
least recognize it that much.
And I assume Lily doesn't remember what the deity is, because I don't remember what the deity is.
Lily doesn't really remember what the deity is, but she would know that the deity is normally worshipped up in like the Redwall Mountains. So this person's on the other side of the damn planet.
Yeah, Lily's going to mention that to Sayara, that she knew a cleric that used that symbol.
Yeah, interesting.
It
All
was
right.
like a stormy god of some sort. I can't remember which one it was, though.
Most
I
of
couldn't
the
tell you either.
ocean gods are stormy gods. As you're kind of sitting around or looking around, are you going up to the bar to get drinks or what have you?
Sure.
Why not?
We are in a
Alright,
tavern.
Yeah, go up, get drinks. The drinks are relatively cheap, about 2 silver a glass.
How many people are in the bar?
It's a relatively packed bar, but you know that there's like 2 ships in the port,
So would you
so
say
you get
there's
the
like
feeling that
50 people maybe in the bar?
reasonably, yes.
Reasonably? Lily's going to say to Sayara, this is the best way to get a tavern to love you. Drinks all around!
And you just
And everyone roll a con save.
Hey!
The two of you roll a con save.
This girl's alright! Yay!
All right.
Oh god! Oh
All
god!
right, Lily, you are completely fine.
I keep concentration.
Lily, you are completely fine. Ciara, you are temporarily deafened by the loud cry and cheers for Lily.
How much is that going to cost me?
I'm going to say it's going to cost you 20 gold.
Okay. That's worth.
Needless to say, I think my cries were pretty loud.
Worth.
All right. At some point, as the bartender is now working to get everyone their drinks and everything at that point, a elf, and no, this is not you, Sauce, a elf will walk up behind Lily and kind of, actually, it's a half elf or an elf? I think it's a half elf. Regardless, we'll walk up next to Lily and tap her on the shoulder to get her attention.
Lily's going to look in the wrong direction.
Other side, miss.
Oh, hi. Hi.
And she'll kind of bow again and introduce herself fully. Yes, crap, I had her name. What was her name?
Billy.
I don't remember her name. It's more. I'm Veth.
I'm Lily.
You came in with that flying ship, didn't you?
Yeah, we really need a better name for that.
The flying
yes.
pussyfoot.
That's a really impressive ship. Do you have a crew for it?
Well, we have an engineer, and no, we really don't. We probably could use a crew.
And her face kind of lights up at that. Would you be interested in hiring a crew?
Well, I guess we would have to maybe hold. Sarah, what do you call it? It's not auditions when you want to hire someone, right? What do you call that?
Tryouts?
Tryouts? Yeah, we'll have to have tryouts, like what they do
The-
for sports.
The ship runs a little weird compared to most ships, I feel.
Right, because most ships you just kind of go along like the top of the water. This one goes like in any direction. It's really cool.
And most ships also require the wind, whereas this one seems to propel itself.
Mm-hmm.
But because it propels itself, there's some other extraneous skills that you would need to have.
But I mean, if you need to, like, if you're good at navigating, I'm sure that would be super useful.
And just up, it's like, if you'd be interested in hiring me, I could assemble a crew for you, the ship as well. Who's the captain of it then? Do you have a captain currently?
Well, see,
Not
the thing
yet.
is, yeah, we
We just found it a day or two ago.
We found it, yeah.
Oh, so you don't have a captain for the ship?
No, not really, no.
You should probably figure out a captain.
Well,
Give us your name and we'll get back to you on it.
Yeah,
And-
you know, we're talking and all, but we don't really know like your background, who you are. Have you previously been a captain?
I've led a number of men in various different crusades across the seas and everything else in the world, really.
Sounds kinky.
It was.
Yep. Sounds like, yeah. Let's you know what? How would we get a hold of our boat's in the dry dock for a few days? How could we get a hold of you?
Well, I'm sure I'll be around in this little harbor here for a while if you're, or in the harbor, in the tavern here. Don't really have anywhere else to go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to
What's
go
your
back.
name?
In introduced her name, it was Veth.
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 V-E-T-H.
Neth. Yeah, Nveth. It was the token that you saw on the map before you got it deleted. Yes.
Well, I'll have to go back to my party and talk with them and see. Like, I'm not the leader or anything. You know, I want to talk to them first, make sure everyone's okay with it.
Yes, of course. I'll be right here in the tavern here if you need anything. Just come back to the Drunken Horse.
The what?
Oh, that's the name of the tavern?
Yes, the Drunken
We
Horse.
didn't even check the name. We just saw a tavern.
Well, is it really that surprising? I mean, horses do like apples, and all this is very good apple cider.
Well, the Drunken Horse. Is
Well,
there?
If you had a horse enough apple cider, I'm sure it would get drunk.
I'm sure it would. Anyways, thank you.
Of course, and she'll kind of tip her little. I think she has a hat. I'm gonna say she has a sailor's hat. She'll just tip it.
All right.
As she walks away, Lily's gonna whisper to Sayara, "Did that creep you out, Eddie?" She just kinda,
I've been around mentally estranged people before.
yeah, but she just kind of like tapped me on the shoulders.
And at this point, Shiki thinks someone's talking about her.
Probably.
It's like she was hitting on me or something. Oh, hi, little
You
girl.
are
Would you like to
thinking
have someone
way
join you
too-
for your adventure?
You're thinking way too deep into this.
Probably.
These are sailors. Brand new type of ship. Of course they're going to be interested. I'm amazed we haven't had more people tap us on the shoulder.
And as you're doing this, and you look around, you can see that there's a group of sailors in the corner, and they try to seem like pushing on one of like this burly ass soldier who is drunk beyond. Like, he's not as bad as that elf was earlier. He looks pretty drunk, and just looking at him, you get the feeling that he's kind of being pushed on to go up and speak to Lily and Sayara.
By the way, what is Sayara wearing for armor? Right now?
My regular armor? Right
No,
now
right-
she
right
probably
now.
wouldn't be wearing armor.
Yeah, so you're not wearing armor. Yeah, maybe we should have worn armor.
Yeah,
And
because
this man will he'll wander up to the party. Hey, you brought in with that new ship, right?
Does everyone know about that ship? I could have sworn it was only a
Oh,
short.
no,
It's in the
everybody
sky.
does.
How could you miss it? So you did come in with the ship. Do you have a crew? Do you need more sailors?
You know what? Give us
We're
your
good
name,
for
and
we're good for now.
yeah, if you give us your name, we will come back here in a few days and pick out who we think should be good for our crew. How's that?
Yeah. I'm Borgen. Pleasure to meet you.
Borgund. That sounds like a town's name.
Really? I've never heard of it as a town. You think it was named after town boys? And he kind of turns back to the various sailors who are behind him, and none of them are watching this. They're all looking away, whistling, as though they want to pretend like they have nothing to do with this man.
I would like to use insight.
Roll insight.
One second, I was just typing something down in notes.
All right, Lily.
They're totally not being obvious, right?
Oh my god.
Neither of you get a really particularly strong feeling one way or the other. You get the feeling that maybe they're just trying not to be embarrassed by him. Maybe you don't really know.
It was nice to meet you, Morgan. You can go back to your friends now.
All right, just let me know. Kind of wave, kind of stagger back off.
Maybe I shouldn't have bought the whole bar a drink. They seem to be drunk.
Probably.
Huh.
You get the slight feeling. I'm not going to require a check for this. You get the slight feeling that you got yourself a lot more attention, and with people, they've seen the ship before, they don't recognize you, and you bought the entire thing a round of drinks. So they're getting the feeling that maybe you have something to do with that ship. That and Lily was the one who got off the ship and actually spoke to the Anderson. So,
But yeah, right now I would totally be in casual clothing.
Lily's always wearing pretty much nothing.
Oh,
That's my secret boss. I'm
Nice.
always not wearing armor.
all right. So you two are going to go back to the ship, or what was the plan from here?
Well,
Well, we'll stay and have like a drink or two.
All right, fair enough. I'm not going to ask for any more gold since Lily already paid a good portion of that round on the house. Or round
I
on
still
her.
took out 2 silver.
All right, that's fair.
I paid the 20 gold.
Yep. All right. No one else really seems to interrupt you currently. There's it's a rather lewd seaside shanty song going on in the background. Get the feel like you're in a sailor's sailor's tavern, so
Yeah.
it's not that surprising.
How many verses are in it? Can
You
Lily
lost
join
count after 23.
in? Can Lily join in?
Lily can join in.
Yeah, Lily's gonna join in. Lily is an awesome singer, guys.
and back at the ship, Shiki's busy ordering people about, making sure the ship looks good.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? I won't continue.
Meanwhile,
for your
Ione
years.
is acting as security.
Well, most of the party's still on the ship, actually. All right. So Lily, you kind of just join in with a seaside shanty tune here, and nobody seems to stop you. Nobody seems to care. They just welcome all these loud, drunken voices in their singing.
Alright.
Uh,
And you
It's
just have
sad
me
that
sitting
she's
here
not
just
drunk.
looking embarrassed to be around Lily at the moment.
Yeah, and you can roll perception if you would like to, Alto.
Perception. There you are.
Mm-hmm. You don't really notice anything particularly odd going around. You do see like a few other people who look like they kind of want to speak to you, but like after overhearing what you said to Veth and Borgen, they kind of just decide to stay back and wait for you to come back and try to actually hire a crew.
do any of them look like they want to talk for reasons other than just being part of our crew? Like, do anyone of them like us just for being us?
No.
I mean, I really just want to be part of that crew.
They really want to be part of that crew. They want to be a part of something new and exciting.
Some of
Yeah.
that pay us some coin. Yeah, Lily, of course, has a hand on her coin purse the whole time, so.
All right. And I don't feel like either of you will notice or will actually see anything attempt to go after your coin purse in this like currently. It seems like part of that might be that the sailors are too interested in trying to leave a good mark on the
Us?
two of you on the two of you to get in the ship, that they don't really want to let anything cause a bad time.
Okay.
Alright. After our 2 drinks and Lily's uproarious singing, I think we'll head back.
But I was having fun.
Lily,
If you're somehow drunk on two apple
I'm
ciders,
not
I don't think you
drunk.
need to be.
If you're having fun, you should shout the bar another round.
No.
that was in character. You heard a female voice call that out.
No.
Roll persuasion, Sauce. Alright. You know what?
No.
Roll persuasion. If the DM allows.
No, go ahead, Alto. Try to counter that.
I'm not going to be able to, but might as well.
You know what?
So Lily, you are very inclined to want to buy another round.
No.
You know what?
Well,
Everyone!
you saw what happened after the last time, didn't you?
Lily stands up on a table. Everyone! Another round on me!
Constitution checks. Saves, I mean.
That was a bad roll for me.
Did you say checks or say?
Lily, you really should have been expecting this, but you just weren't prepared for this loud uproar. Neither was Atagi, for that matter, who, though you haven't met her yet, she's also going to be deafened for this round. Sayara, you saw this coming a mile away, and you already had your ears covered.
Yeah.
Lily's just gonna scream out with the whole rest of them, too.
And this is going to be another 20 gold.
Oh, of course. By the way, party, this is all coming out of my personal funds, so don't worry.
No, I understand, but still.
And she's gonna find the cutest gal in the area and give her a wink.
Roll a d20.
I mean, does anyone beat an 18 charisma?
Flat 14.
Turns out you find the cutest girl in the tavern. Turns out it's Veth.
She gives Flat the wink.
And she kind of gives the wink back.
Alright. Before we get drunk, maybe we should leave.
Yeah. If you want to get drunk, you always have the keg that you bought.
So the two of you are heading back to the ship then?
Yep.
All right, and getting back to...
While we're walking back, I'm just gonna look behind us and make sure no one's following.
roll a perception check. You see that there is someone in the shadows following behind you?
Lily's just gonna whisper that to Sayara. Someone following us.
Alright.
You got your holy symbol?
And they
I'll
follow
look
you.
at it on me.
Yeah, they're gonna follow you for a little while, and you get around ready to turn around the corner, and then you stop, and you hear this loud retching sound in the distance. And turning back to look, you see it's Borgin, who is throwing up from drinking too much.
Oh.
Alright then.
Lily's gonna turn around and go back to him. You do realize
Letter.
if you can't hold your liquor, how do you expect to sail on our boat?
I can hold my liquor. I
Yeah,
only
you're
drank a
holding
keg.
it all over the ground here.
I only drank a keg.
That's not good enough. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to pass on you. I'm sorry.
But a full keg? I knew I shouldn't have let them give me a whole keg to drink.
I'm sorry. She's gonna pat
And
him on the top of the head.
And as you pat him on top of the head, he collapses on the ground, passed out.
I didn't do that, did I? Sarah, is he okay?
I'll go check him.
I'm gonna medicine check if it's okay. My +1
Roll a medicine check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Lily, you can't really tell much. Sayara, partially related to your time healing and all that stuff, and Sauce, we can hear you click clack.
Yeah, sorry.
Part of the time related to your time in the first aid hall and everything else. We can still hear it, Sauce. Your time in the medical halls and everything else. You very quickly are able to tell that, yes, this man is suffering from a little bit of alcohol poisoning, and you very quickly realize he said he drank a keg. A whole keg.
I'll cast Lesser Restoration on him. just to get rid of some of the poisoning, at least.
Well,
Do you need me to click it?
You can. You don't have to click it. You just cast a spell. Lesser Restoration. He still looks pretty not doing too well, but he kind of wakes back up a little bit. Tries to pull himself up away from the alcohol all there.
there's a little
All
in
right,
your... Is this an elf?
No, this is a big burly human, and it's around this point as well.
There's a little in your beard.
A female human kind of runs up to him and kind of kneels down to try to help him up and lead him away.
Thank you.
Let's get back to the ship now.
Yeah.
All right. And you'll all get back to the ship at this point. There's going to be nothing else really interrupting your return trip. As you come up closer, you see that the sun is pretty much already set. You see a few people there with torchlights all around the ship zone. It's the workers that are meant to work on it, and they're trying to more or less get a head start, not so much on working on the ship, but just getting an idea of what the ship is so they know what they need to do. You see there's a few torches down below in the now empty dry dock, taking a look at that empty or the damaged pylon, damaged fin. A few up on the sides looking at the other fins and just getting an idea of how they need to recreate this.
Is the shipwright still there, or is someone else in charge?
The shipwright himself is not there anymore. He had presumably gone off to get some sleep, and you get the feeling it's not actually the shipwright, he's just the merchant who owns them.
Liz going to try to go find the foreman then.
All right, yeah, and you'll find the foreman. He's down there in the bottom. If you look down at the bottom of the dry dock, you see there's a table set up with a bunch of parchment across, and you can see a man there who's kind of sketching on the parchment. He stops to look up at the ship a few times and goes back to sketching on it.
Need any help?
He'll look up at you. No, we're not going to be at this much longer. He might want us to work through the night, but these boys need sleep.
Oh, of course, we wouldn't want you to be exhausted.
Do you need to know any information about the ship in order to do proper repairs?
Well, do you have any information on how these fins work?
I'll give him a very brief rundown of what I figured out.
All right, and then he'll kind of snot for a second thinking about it. Magic. We would need a wizard for this, but if what you said is right, then we just need to figure out the proper position to put it in. That shouldn't be too difficult.
You shouldn't need a wizard, because all we have to do is we have to fix the focal point back onto the bottom, and it should fly right.
Right,
Yeah,
the
we'll
magic
just have
thingy
to-
still has all its magic in it.
Yeah, all right. We'll just have to do some figuring out and
Yeah.
figure out exactly where we need to set up this final lower fin.
Well, if
If
you
you
need any
need,
help,
I could help you with that.
if you need any help with fixing things, I might not be good with carpentry, but I am a smith, and I can wield a hammer at least.
I'd rather you didn't. He would find a way to charge you money for that.
That's what I figured.
That makes sense. Total sense. Okay.
He'd be the person who'd try and charge you for most anything that you try to do. Even if it was to save him money, he'd charge you for it.
And at that set in character, the foreman down there will nod. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to when we can finally the ship arrives so I can get passage out of here. Working for him is a pain in the ass.
Where are you looking to go?
Nowhere particular. Probably hop the next ship down, go to Gatesill, and from there, I don't know.
Well, if you haven't noticed, there's a big flying boat above your head. We need a better name for this. A big flying boat above your head, and
The
we're probably going to be
flying
leaving pretty soon.
Interesting offer. I might take you up on that. We'll discuss things after the repairs are done.
Sounds good to me. Liz's gonna climb back up on the boat where everyone else is, like, I'm betting.
And you'll actually discover it's a lot easier to do so because with it currently located in that dry dock, the sides of the boat have been pushed down to where like the lifeboats, or whatever you want to call them, would be pushed out or what have you. So you can just kind of walk in through there.
Yep. Alright.
Ladies,
And
We
Shiki was
need to
asleep
come up
at
with
the
a good
wheel.
name for this.
And Sayara's gonna pull her book back out.
The
I
flying.
thought there was a name in McCaffrey's quarters, and
I want to
Great
get it
detail.
read before the time limit. Currently
think
on
it's
day
already
3, and I
named.
only have
All right.
12 out.
The
10,
ship
20
that
hours
was
left.
listed, or the name that was put out in the captain's quarter was Cloud's Destiny. If you want to rename it or keep the same name, it's up to you.
I mean more like a general term for this flying boat thing. Like, flying boat just does not roll off the tongue correctly.
Like an airship?
But
Yeah,
it's
no,
the
what?
only
That's
it's the only one
perfect.
out there. Why don't we just call it the Cloud Destiny?
Let's call
She
it.
mean-
Let's call it an airship.
An airship that is the Cloud's Destiny?
Yes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So it's
The
like,
cloud ship.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like instead of like a galleon or a long ship, it's an airship.
Yeah. A
Yeah, I
ship
like
that's
that.
in the air. You're really smart, Shiki.
You know, it occurs to me that this ship doesn't have registration, though. Aren't there laws in place about registration?
Oh my God, Risu.
Oh my god. Really?
That
Was
being
that in
careful.
All right.
character?
Yes.
How much? How,
All right,
how? What do I have to
so-
roll to take her head? I'm kidding.
So I'm gonna use the first law of salvage.
Finders keepers.
There is no registration and finders keepers.
We're just gonna glare at Ione. Do you really want to make this more complicated than it has
Oi.
to be?
All you hear is the safety come off.
I slowly move away and just keep my head into my book.
It's a good book.
It's interesting.
So, you two have fun?
Oh yeah, we bought a couple of rounds at a tavern.
Oh,
She bought a couple rounds.
I should have gone, but I was too busy keeping an eye on everything.
How'd it go?
Yeah, there wasn't actually much work on it done today. It was since it was the end of the day. It was
They-
people just looking things over and taking notes on what they would need to do come tomorrow.
They're using mahogany.
Ooh,
Mahogany.
I'm gonna roll nature to
Isn't
see if
that
I have any idea what
expensive?
that is.
Where's a teak?
Lily, all you know about mahogany is it's a type of wood.
wood.
Also, I think they also saw them bringing out some polish as well for it.
One thing that you can roll, I'll say roll a nature regarding the ship and the wood that makes the ship up.
Everyone?
Everyone, yeah. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Good job, Shiki. Shiki, especially. Let's see what else. Sayara will get it as well, and I don't know what Ione won't get it, but Shiki and Sayara, you will recognize that the wood that makes up this ship is mahogany. So it's
Oh.
not like they're just trying to bring out really expensive wood to fix it up. And you get the feeling that there might be a purpose that it was made of mahogany, perhaps related to how the magic works around it. You're not entirely sure, but you get the feeling that there is a reason it is made out of mahogany.
Mahogany from Malchior 4, where the trees are 50 feet tall and breathe fire.
Out of character, durability.
I would have just used oak.
Who cares, but
But
whatever.
mahogany also isn't that uncommon down here in this region.
Oh,
Mahogany.
friggin' elvish forests all have mahogany wood in them. Who would have thought?
Mahogany.
Or teak.
All right.
So, what now?
Well, maybe
we
we
wait
should
for
just
tomorrow.
get some sleep. We met a couple of people at the bar who said that if we're looking for crew members, we
One
could-
seemed useful, the other was drunk.
Yeah, the other one couldn't hold his liquor. I don't think he's any good.
I'm
but-
I'm still good when I'm drunk.
Yeah, this
He
guy.
wasn't.
I'm also gonna say this out of character. I love how Lily's insulting him for not being able to hold his liquor, as though she doesn't realize how much he drank.
Oh, she knows how much a keg is. She just wants to
Did she
insult him
realize he
anyways.
drank the whole keg by himself?
She just wants to insult him anyways. She doesn't like burly guys.
Fair enough.
Isn't someone who drinks a lot typically an experienced sailor due to the stuff they've encountered before? That
Man,
might be a touch of a world, but
that or they're drunk.
Yeah.
That or, yeah, they just spend all their money on beer and that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lily's gonna explain the crew situation, say how maybe it would be useful to have a crew and a captain, but she didn't really want to make that decision by herself.
So
for now, let's let's worry about getting the ship repaired before we start hiring crew.
Well, if we get the
Kind of
crew,
pointless.
if we get the crew together while the ship's getting repaired, we can just go straight away after we pay for it.
The only issue with that is because of how the ship runs, we're going to need something to the people to actually know how to fly it rather than just steer it.
Well, I can fly it.
Well, we
But what
could,
if you're not
but,
available
need
to fly?
yeah.
We need to teach the crew how to fly it if we're going to be doing it, which means we're going to have to wait till the ship's repaired regardless.
Azul raised her hand. I could be. Well, the only thing we'd really need to teach them would be how to work the engine room, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that's
I don't
something that you
think that-
can teach in a few hours, right?
Well, Azul raised her hand. Like, oh, you could probably teach me. I know a bit about technology.
I could teach.
Cake.
Azul can read it. That's the main issue here.
A couple
need
of
to be able to
days
read
then,
it.
maybe.